Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So my name is Ayushi and I am a sophomore at VITAP. So in this video I'll be talking about engineering clinics. So before I move on to the video, let me tell you about the content of the video. So first is what is engineering clinics, and the second is how you can register that course. Third is what is the process after you register the course. Fourth is the marking procedure, how it will be done, and the fifth will be bonus tips that I'll give you. So let's get started. The first topic is what is engineering clinics. Engineering clinics is a hands-on experience with project-based learning. Basically, it is offered to second year and third year students, and it is a 2-credit course. And here we need to make a prototype consisting of hardware as well as the software. We need to make sure both the things exist. Second is how you can register that course. So basically you will get that option during course registration. You can register that course under university code. In that project internship basket, you will get that option where you can just go and select that engineering clinics. What is the process after you register the course? So once you are done with the registration, once you took that course engineering and it is final that you are taking that course, firstly the basic step is you need to form a group. And now what does that mean by forming a group? Basically what does it mean? It means that you need to form a group, like a group of 6 members where they will be students. So you can also have students from different schools like Sense or like from different electrical and mechanical people can also be there. Before I move on telling other things, let me tell you the rules to form a group. So first is it should have 6 members. Yeah. So every member in the group should have registered the same course. Like everyone should have registered that particular engineering clinics. Then you are eligible to be in that group. Third is you might be getting that screenshot. Like there is no certain there is some kind of certain combination that you must follow. So this is a screenshot that will be coming on screen. You can see that. Yeah. So you need to contact a guide. Like you can go and ask any of the faculty about whether they want to go with this project and team members and all. And then you need to get their approval and all. So the guide can be from any of the schools, like he or she can be from Scope or Sense, anything from any of the schools he can be. Basically you need to complete this project with Arduino or Raspberry Pi. Either you can use C++ or you can use Python. So it completely depends on you which type of project and on which you are choosing. Are you choosing or Arduino or Raspberry Pi? So about projects and all, you will get links. Once you register the course, you will get all the links of the projects, their names, their titles, about accessing them, and you can just go and check those projects so that you can go and actually choose one of the project. So in your project category can be agriculture, education, medical, any health. It can be anything. So basically you are going to create a real life prototype, or you are going to create something based on real life. So this was all about once you register the course. This is all the process you need to follow. Once you are done with the guide and all, you have 6 members in the group and you also have guide within that project and all. Once you are done with forming a group and you also have a guide to take you forward with that project, what you do, you have to register your team as your team in VITAP. How you can register the course, like one member of the team can do that. Once you are done with the finalizing the project title, the team members and the guide, the engineering clinics will send you a mail regarding registering your group into that. So what you have to do, firstly that one person in the group can do that. You need to go to the VITAP like main site, like a screenshot will be there, you can check this. And about the title of the project, once you choose any of the project title, maybe in between you will feel that no, this project is not working, you need to change it a little bit. You can go with the editing of the title of the group. So I will tell you about this. So when we were doing that this project, we started with the project name as IoT Smart Doorbell, but after a few time we realized that we can't work on due to some problems in that project. We thought of just leaving that project and going on to working for another one. So we took another, which is door lock system using face recognition. We just went on with that project. So this is how in between you might your project title can be edited multiple times, but that will be done by your guide only. So this is how the things will be done. So the fourth is progress of evaluation, like how your project is gonna be evaluated throughout the semester. So basically there are certain stages for evaluation also. First is review 1. In review 1, basically what you need to do, you need to identify the problem, the project title, the plan of action, budget, which budget in a project, the components that will be required in a project. These all things you need to identify in review 1. So you need to make a PPT on that, and you need to show that your guide that these things are there, and that review 1 will be of 10 marks. It was 10 marks for us. I think it will be that only. If there are any updates or changes, you will get a mail. So this was all about review 1. Then comes the review 2. Review 2 is a midterm progress, like you need to demonstrate the complete working prototype to your guide. That will be of 20 marks, and your guide will see the project, how it is working and all, and then he will award you marks according to the work and effort in your project. Then comes the review 3. In review 3, you will show that prototype to your guide, and if there are any changes told by your professor or that guide, you need to make those changes to in that review 3. And project report, in project report basically you need to cover, you need to make a PDF on that, like firstly introduction, then you need to tell about the background, the methodology, objectives, appendix, reference and all. You need to show the basic things you have to include. Okay, then at the end comes the expo. In expo basically engineering clinics will form a panel member for evaluating the project at the end. So basically all the teams will be divided into groups, and then you need to go at the end, you need to go and show those project to those professors who will be there, to those panel members who will be there. So once you show your project, and they will award you marks, or they will just categorize you. If your project is very good and like it's a very good project, it's working properly, then you will go for next day. Like expo will be of 3 days. For us it started on 27th of December and it ended on 29th of December. From 27th December, I think 520 groups were there. So all the groups showed the project to the professors, and out of those, for next day I think 50 or 60 groups were there, and for next day on 29th December there were only 10 or 8 groups were there. So this is how the things will be done. And let me tell you about the marks. Review 1 will be of 10 marks, review 2 will be of 20 marks, review 3 will be of 30 marks, project report is of 20 marks, and finally that expo thing is of 20 marks. Basically this was changes, you will get a mail. So about all the information, I'll wait for the mail till the mail comes to you. And yeah, tips. So tips, or you can say bonus tips. So for us, we struggled at the time when we are choosing a project title. So when you are choosing that project title, just you choose it wisely. Like you have to decide which project will be suitable for you, which will fit into your budget. If you choose certain kind of project which is very costly and you know you can't afford it, then it will be a problem. So first step is choose a project, whichever the title project, choose the project wisely. Second will be, if you are doing the project with Raspberry Pi, only to the people who will be doing with Raspberry Pi. So basically we took with Raspberry Pi with the use of Python. So we struggled a lot to get the Raspberry Pi, because for us, for our project, the required thing was Raspberry Pi 3B at least. We can't work with that second model, so we need to have at least 3 or 4. So 4 is very costly, like it is the whole kit. You will not get the Raspberry Pi separately. You need to get that full kit, which is of 14,000, 15,000, and but somehow we got that from one of our common friend. So second thing is Raspberry Pi. Make sure once you register the course, just keep on asking. We talked to so many people in Vijayawada. We just asked whether it is available or not. At the time when you will be registering, there will be so many people who are registering, and you might not get that. So you might struggle there. So yeah, that is try to buy Raspberry Pi earlier. Like thing is that. That tip will be, when you are, for example, you choose your project, also do some research, like whether the resources for your project are available online or not. For us, like it was like everything was available on Google, YouTube and everything, but still we were struggling, because while you are implementing that, you will get so many errors in your project. So, and you will get those errors only during coding. So you need to make sure that you are doing, you are searching, your resources should be very great. Like if you are searching something, just you go on to the YouTube, at least it should be available there. Check whether resources are there or not. That is also a big thing, because we all are at an initial level of learning. We don't know much things now. We learn. And fourth thing is, which I want to tell you, that I learned a lot of things from engineering clinic. Like at least I got to know how the things are working, how this prototype is working, how the coding part is working, how this software is working. So basically the purpose of any course is to make sure that children or that student which is doing that course at least know something about that project, even after few months or that. Actually I know that how to use Raspberry Pi now, how to use that software, how to handle with the coding things into that project, how to use that Raspberry Pi efficiently. So thank you for watching the video. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.